Okie dokie. Oh, interesting. Uh-oh. Welcome back, everybody. How's it going today? It is free draw day. It's Wednesday, which is awesome. But my music's not working. So give me a second here. Let me figure out why that's happening. This is a banging song, so I want to make sure you guys get it. Okay, let's figure out. Tibber, welcome, welcome. Corvus, welcome as well. I'm not sure what's happening right now, but I can't get my music to play, so give me a second. Let me see what's going on here. Unless you guys can hear the music in the background, which would be great. But I don't think that's the case. Ooh, everyone's real quiet. Hold on a second. Oh, it's chugging. It's not happy. All right. Corvus, are you really quiet or am I really quiet? Interesting. We're gonna try something real quick. Hello, hello? Oh, jeez. I have been muted this whole time in the Discord. Let me get to the YouTube chat too. There we go. I see Nebby. I see Corvus. Greetings. Hello, hello. Having a little technical difficulties, but that's okay. That's how we do it here. So I was gifted Pretzel Rock subscription, so we have some sweet actual music that I can play on YouTube, which is pretty awesome. But it's not working, so we're gonna find out why not. Am I really quiet? Is that better? Gotcha. So let's see. Oh, that's weird. You're not coming through either on the desktop audio. Give me a talk real quick. Yeah, we're in the recording in progress, so people will be projected today. If you do not want to be recorded, please let me know. I wonder if it's OBS. Because I can hear you, which means that, you know, it's working. But what? Oh, you hear the music on? Okay, so I think OBS's meter is broken. So we'll go with that. Is the music too loud or is that good? Now there's no music. What? What has happened here? Hold on a second. You still can't hear yourself. Well, fantastic. Fantastic, OBS. What have you done? That'll work. I'll just force it. I'll force it to work. Apparently my default audio device got changed, which should not be the case, but whatever. We'll figure it out.
I think you should turn up your volume or maybe turn the music down because the music is kind of drowning you out.
Sure. Let's do both. Let's do that, and then we'll turn this down a little bit. That's probably a better volume. How's that go? How is that, everybody? I have a sneaking suspicion that, yep, this is the Twitch chat, not the YouTube chat. That's not going to help anybody. Boy in France. Yeah, YouTube chat. Welcome, welcome. Joseph, hello, hello. Error. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Uh-oh.
What?
Okay. You know what? I bet I know what it is.
Yeah. Nobody else said music is loud, but said it's better now. Had it count video delay.
Let's try that. Let's see if YouTube's happy. Okay, so closing Final Fantasy did make... Nope, it still got the error. Poor. Huh. I wonder if... I wonder if me streaming music is bad. Or if my internet's just pooped today. Which could be very possible.
A bit of column A and a bit of column B.
Yeah, a little bit of both. I do like this. I do like this music though.
Very like 90s Nintendo music.
Yeah. I think it's like chill chiptune, which is fun. I guess you guys can see it down here at the bottom. Which is pretty dope. Pretty dope. We're gonna go with that. If the stream gets too bad, we'll call it. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out later. Because we're gonna go through the live stream stuff first, and then we will talk about that after stream. But Excelsior. Let me see if I can get the YouTube chat back open. Pop that out. Okay. Sorry for my weird name in Discord. Oh, okay, gotcha. That's okay. Warbeard, welcome, welcome. Yeah. The elder... I can't remember the word. Elder something to that effect. Yeah.
Like, you gotta say with like comballs in your mouth sometimes.
Stream is healthy. All right, I don't know what I did. Nope, stream is bad. Stream is bad. Stream is healthy. Let's see if pausing the music does fix it, and then we'll. I need to draw rugby. That's what I need to do. Let's see if. Let's see what happens if I do that. I'm still getting the errors even with the music off. So, something else has happened. I assume it has something to do with the snow and the weather, but I'm just gonna draw rugby. I am doing the free draw today, and we're doing viewer suggestions. So if you have a suggestion you'd like to be drawn, you're very welcome to submit it within reason. Yes, usually one sentence is how this works. Give me a character, race, and class that you'd like to see me draw. I should really just come up with like I almost want to do it the night before, like on YouTube. Just be like, paste your character combinations here, and then I can just grab those and draw those and have the list beforehand. I keep saying I'm going to do something like that, and I never do. But I think we're just going to start with a rugby. And considering this is the last free draw of the 2021, maybe we should do something special with it. Maybe we'll make it like a New Year's rugby. You know what? We were going to do... I'm still having this open. If anybody wants to, in the art share, post a Christmas rugby. It's still shit without the music on, so I'm just gonna keep playing the music. If you'd like to post a Christmas rugby in the art share, I will be sharing those after the new year on stream, and maybe we'll do like a vote and we'll see who what the community likes. If people are okay with that, I'll post them on the Discord, on the YouTube comments, and people can vote on them. And the winner, I'll send them a print or a sticker or something. We'll work that out. I think that'll be really fun. So,
Almost like you said a printer.
I will send you a print. You could win a printer. You're not gonna, but you could. You never know. Trying to think of what Canon. I think Canon makes printers. Epson. Maybe one of them owners of them. Yeah, Xerox. Maybe the. I can't talk today. Nothing is working. Maybe the president of Xerox is watching and he's like, "Yeah, I'll donate a printer to the rugby Christmas challenge." We got a few more days for that. So yeah, that's there. That's for fun. If you want to draw rugby in a seasonal Christmas tree, holiday, New Year's hat, go for it. A Mind Flayer Bard. That's a great one. We're gonna do that. Well, now you've voted a couple here. Ratman Gunslinger. You get one. Which one would you like? Which one would you like to see? Everybody one. I've lost my paper.
Okay. So like the Mind Flayer Bard.
Mind Flayer Bard. You got it. You got it. There's my paper.
You're gonna hate me for this request.
Oh no.
But I would like a changeling Twilight Cleric. But actually a changeling in its normal state.
So a doppelganger. Okay, changeling. What was the rest of it?
Twilight Cleric.
Twilight Cleric. Right.
So like a moon cleric, basically.
Moon Cleric. I like that. Dr. Random, welcome, welcome.
A idea down.
You did make it today, Dr. Random. Say, welcome, Jack. I had some technical issues, so you made it. I think I lowered the quality of the music, and it sounds like butt. Let's put that back to auto. Let's go to the next track. Oh, the world is fun. Everything is bananas right now. Mothman Rogue, I like that. I need to do a Mothman video because they don't exist.
Mothman inspired owl and rogue.
Well, is it a moth or is it an owl?
Yeah. That's what I'm like. That's fun, maybe? Because I also thought about doing today.
Well, that's weird. Have I told you guys the weird serendipitous nature of the food industry?
Yes. Tell us again.
You can go like months without making a grilled cheese sandwich. And then one day someone will come and be like, "I'd like a grilled cheese sandwich, but can you do something really fucking weird to it? Like put pepperoni in it?" And you're like, "I guess. That's strange." And then 3 more people will order that same thing that day. And it's just like, why? Why? What happened? Was there a commercial? Did somebody say something on a news show? Like, what caused all of these people to all of a sudden have the same urges of thing to need to eat? You know? And it happens here, too. We'll have like, "Oh, can everybody make a Genasi Bard today?" It's like, I guess. Why are we drawing so many bards? Today it's Mothman, which is ominous. Ominous, but fun. Let's see. Can people hear Corvus? Yeah, was there a Mothman prophecy marathon or something over the weekend? I don't know if it can be a marathon if it's the same movie played over and over again.
I mean, some channels do that. A Cortoa Bard.
Ooh, that's a fish person, right?
Yeah. Like underground fish person. The god makers.
Yeah. The players love my Krampus campaign, by the way. That's awesome. How'd that go? Did they defeat Krampus? Did you see my? I posted a meme for you in the. I think it's the meme chat. There's a picture somebody drew on Instagram of Krampus holding a bag and said, "Get in the bag."
He totally has a bag of holding.
Mm-hmm. There's a The Storyteller. It's a Jim Henson series. It's a long time ago.
I can already imagine how weird it is.
It's so good. And the first story is about a soldier who comes back and is generous and gets all these powers and defeats. It's actually like it's pretty close to the Harry Potter story. Yeah, he tricks death. But one of the things he gets from a traveler is a bag that can basically compel people to get in, or things to get in. So like it can catch whatever you want. And so he would like go to a lake and be like, "Hey, ducks, get in my bag," and they would just go into the bag. And then he took that to an innkeeper and traded the ducks for a night's rest. That's kind of the whole story. It's this ongoing thing. But at one point, he tricks a whole bunch of demons. And he's like, "Hey, you know what this is?" And they say, "A sack?" And he's like, "Then you better get in it." And they all just get sucked into the sack. And that's what Krampus's bag always makes me think of. Like you have this compulsion to get in the bag. You're like, no.
I don't know, that sounds so familiar. Like I've heard it from like a Welsh story.
Yeah, it's the Jim Henson things are definitely not their own creations. They're definitely telling stories. But
because it's like I know a Welsh story where that essentially happens without the demons and everything. But stuff.
I think at the end of it, he basically, as he's dying, he meets Death and tricks Death into the bag, and then makes it so that Death can't show up for years and nobody dies.
Well, that's mythology.
Yeah. Super good. A human dragon soul sorcerer, Santa Claus. Jack. That sounds like fan art to me. Santa fan art. Dragon soul. Okay. What should we do to make this rugby a holiday rugby? I guess I could just give him a Santa hat.
Put a Happy New Year hat on it.
2021 and 22 hat, I guess.
Yeah.
Rugby elf is pretty good, though. I think I gotta go with rugby elf. What's that?
The mom, Joseph said my player should be like a noir jazz player. So like, hat, smoking, playing sax or whatever.
Gotcha.
Like a dirty grunge nightclub.
It's elf rugby. We got people drawn with us. Welcome, welcome. I didn't notice until just now because my hand is covering up that side of the screen.
I was gonna say, I think someone's joined it.
I assume Druid is still asleep. It's Chutney. Yeah, it is Chutney. I cut you. If you haven't seen the one shot of what is it? What do they call it?
The Night Before Christmas.
Night Before Christmas. That's right. That's really good. You should watch that. I always put my New Year's hat on my mini Christmas tree. I have my New Year's. That's a good way to do it. That is a good way to do it. Yeah.
Also, I did a major stupid as they must know. So I beat the first part of Pokemon Sword, and it was going through the credits, and I was like, I'm just gonna like turn this off, and because it'll probably save after I beat it, the champion. No, it didn't save, so I had to beat the champion again. It's like, and there's no way to skip the credits.
Yeah.
It's always annoying. It's like, why can't I just fast forward this? Like, I mean, I greatly appreciate the people who helped make this game. But
Yeah. Yeah, that is always the weird thing about like credits in movies. It's like it's good that it's there because there's always like who played that character? Like I don't remember that person's name. That's always good. But there's also always the like thousands of people who just yeah. It's like the only people that care that those people are on there are them and their families. And that's great. And it needs to be there. But sometimes I just want to skip it. Which is why like I'm actually kind of upset that the Marvel Universe keeps putting all the little secrets at the end because it's like you're just making me stay in the theater longer.
yeah.
Because I'm not actually actively paying attention to the credits.
Does anyone, let's be honest?
Yeah.
Which is sad, but
Yeah.
it's like sometimes I may like look for the music if there's certain songs. And I was like,
Yeah.
if I can't think of the name, I was like, what song is that?
Yeah, I'm definitely not making an argument for there not to be the credits because they are definitely need to be there. But
They always credit people who help me.
Yeah.
Help me do
it's
stuff.
always good. Always good, but not always
Appreciate it.
appreciated, yeah. If I'm not interested, I shouldn't have to watch it. I guess. But maybe that's the things they're trying to make it. They're like, oh, look, yeah, it's advantageous. You get to see this cool thing. It's like, I'm still not going to read it. Like, you're just making me sit through stuff. It's like ads, which, no offense. We're on YouTube today, so maybe I shouldn't say this stuff. But, like, whenever people put, like, the really long ads, I have no control over this, by the way. So if this happens on my channels, I understand the hypocrisy. If there's, like, a 2-minute ad I have to watch before a video, I just don't watch that video. And it's like, sorry. I really just, you've, you're making your advertisements are not helpful. Not helpful.
It gets worse around like at least in US around the political seasons.
Yeah. Yeah, that was really bad.
Like I get your platform. Please stop showing it every 10 minutes.
I went home went to my parents' house over Christmas, and they don't have cable. They never had cable. And so we sit down and they're watching like news, and it really is like 5 minutes of content and then 5 minutes of commercials, and it's the same 3 commercials. And it's just like, I wasn't going to buy that car the first time. I'm not going to buy it the 70th time you show this to me. What are you doing?
Especially on like channels that are like local stuff.
Yeah.
It's like you can tell that the commercials are selected for the community that you're in. It's like,
Come to my car dealership. Not anymore, I'm not.
or I found a certain former president as a teddy bear.
Ooh,
Like
gross.
$20, and it's like, get this teddy bear. It's like, what's not?
All right, there's my rugby. I think we're going to call that there. I'm pretty happy with that one. That's a good rugby. So let's darken the tips of this hat. This is starting to be something I like doing for all of my stuff. Like, the more pointy something is, the darker it needs to be. I don't think that's accurate, but I like it. And I've also discovered that a lot of my art is going to be a lot more of, I like that, so screw you guys. Not you guys in particular, but like, I've been...
You guys as in generic
people that think like, oh, that doesn't look good. It's like, well, I like it, so I'm going to do it. The non-believers, if you will.
No.
Yeah. Okay. I like what's happening over here. This is great. Remember to post it in the art share so we have more stuff.
Fairy rugby.
Sugar plum fairy rugby, yeah. Darken the shoe points. Yeah. Exactly. All right, Mind Flayer Bard. Here we go. I just watched the Game Grumps playing Cthulhu Saves Christmas. It was a strange game.
It sounds strange.
You know, not into this song.
Next.
I need to be real careful because I will skip every song that's ever existed. Raptor to Raptor, I once ran a Christmas one-shop where Santa was a silver dragon named Saint. It was pretty awesome. I don't know how many people have ever played the saxophone. That's a weird statement. It's a strange instrument. It's a very strange instrument.
Back when I was a kid, like 6 years old, I was like, and this one guy who was like, saxophones are brass instruments. Like, no, they're woodwinds, but it's made of metal. So are flutes.
Woodwinds have reeds. But it does have a more of a brass sound.
Yeah, it does. Nope.
Uh-oh.
He said he can't hear the music. Or maybe it's just really quiet.
What? Who can't hear the music? It might have just stopped. Is it better now?
I hear it. It is really quiet.
It is really quiet. Okay, well, let's do that. How's that? Is that better? That's going to be almost as loud as I am now. Can you guys hear... can you hear Corvus talking? That's the next question.
Talk, talk, talk. I heard myself talking.
Okay. See if that's any
I have
better.
a lot higher voice on YouTube than I thought I would.
I have the opposite. I sound much deeper in real life, or in recordings, than I do in real life.
I think it depends.
Yeah, my own headphones are apparently tuned a little higher than...
Headphones.
Lincoln, welcome.
It could also just be the fact I generally am congested all the time, so I sound deeper than I normally am.
See if that makes it better. What are all the suggestions we have? Let's see. Right now we have a Mind Flayer, Bard, a Twilight Cleric, Changeling, a Mothman Rogue, a Koto Bard, and a Human Dragon Soul Sorcerers. Sorcerers? We don't know yet. I am already at 10:46. I spent a lot of time drawing that rugby today and figuring out the music. So I might have to call it there. Maybe I have time for one more, but we'll see how long it takes me to get through this Mind Flayer. I'm gonna get a real big collar. We'll go with Boba Fett here as a reference.
Sorry. I typed in saxophone and that was one of the first things that popped up. I was like, I have to share it. It's great.
For those of you that are confused about where the other half of the conversation is, we are hanging out on the Discord. You're very welcome to come hang out over there if you like as well. The human dragon soul sorcerer is Santa Claus. Oh, that's right. You added the Santa Claus on there, which I may have purposefully forgotten to write down. Remember, for 21 months. Thank you, Brian. Welcome.
Goblins.
How are you? Santa. It's for next year's campaign. Which you already have me starting working on your. Get out of here. Get.
Go on now, get.
Go on now, get. I do want to change some stuff about the free draw. Specifically because I think that kind of stuff might be fun. It might be kind of fun to do more commission-based stuff. Thank you, Brian, for the donation. Thank you. I'm gonna do some push-ups because I need to. Push-ups make wait, no, tips make push-ups. That's how we do it. Yeah. Yum 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 yum.
That's also a really good seal. I mean, text them, GIF, whatever.
Okay. Okie dokie. Whew. Oh, see, that's what I should have drawn. I should have drawn the fat seal. They just turned it into a mind flayer. You know what? I still can.
Yep.
Should we go chunky seal? Sax player, or should we go? Is that GIF the one with the? That's the real question. Let me see if this is the right music. Oh, it doesn't have it. There's one of those that seal playing the saxophone with the. I think it's the Game of Thrones music.
Oh,
that one slays me. It's so good. So
I'm always a fan of like the Careless Whisper sax solo bit.
What's going on today? A pumpkin face. It is. We're doing the free draw today. The viewer suggestion, the free draw. So we have a Mind Flayer bard playing a saxophone. People never talk about the kind of the ugly side of brass instruments, including the saxophone, which is the spit valve. So I can't imagine that being great with the Mind Flayer.
Well, as a former saxophone player, saxes don't have spit valves.
What? Yeah, they do. Right
They
here.
don't.
There's a little spit valve right down here. Did you never drain your spit valve?
Mine didn't have one.
Uh-oh.
Because the reed absorbs most of the moisture that you exhale into the instrument.
Am I wrong? Am I totally wrong in that? I knew a guy who would purposefully empty his spit valve at me.
Yeah, it's disgusting. But saxophone, maybe some are made with it, but mine was not, and most of the ones we had did not have them. The only things that had spit valves were all of the brassage.
The water key, or spit valve, is a small hole located on the bottom of the...
The
alto sax.
trombones were the worst.
Yeah, you know, I played the trombone. The trombone is the worst.
I was like, ugh.
Yeah, if you were not careful, the trombone would get plugged up and it would start going. Real gross. But apparently it's the alto sax. The alto sax has a spit valve on, which is what I would say, friend played.
Did your sister play saxophone?
Yeah. Except now YouTube knows I have a sister, so thanks for that.
Oh, that's a lot.
Smooth Corvus. This is why people can't talk on YouTube. We got to get those hip gyrations in there. Should we give him buggly eyes? It's like, whamp. He's really dooting that horn.
Angry duding.
Duding intensifies. I had someone comment on one of the skeleton video the other day about their skeleton bard, and I was like, okay, that's pretty standard. But then they had said that because he doesn't have lips, he can't play his flute, so he just beats people with it. And I was like, oh my god, yes.
I mean, it's true.
Yeah, but everybody, like, not everybody, but there are a lot of skeleton bards out there that like play some kind of horn, and it's great. It's really fun, and I love it. But I think that was the first time someone had said that they purposefully couldn't play it, and I was like, yes, take the negatives and make the game harder on yourself. I love it.
Just turn your ribcage into a xylophone.
Yep. I can't remember. I think it's 4, right? Mind flayers have 4. And then the ones that have 8 are like super powered.
Sure.
You gotta rewatch my own video.
So it's been so warm here, I actually had to open the window last night.
That's weird.
I was like, it's really warm. Like 65 and sometimes 70. Yeah, it looks like they have 4.
Yeah, it probably would be pretty hard for what if we did this? Green. That sounds about right for a saxophone.
Especially when you don't, if you have like a split reed or something.
Or octopus mouth.
Or that, yeah. You need to make that character that we came up with that one day.
What's that?
Divine Soul Octopus.
Oh yeah.
Sorcerer.
I still want to play an octopus that thinks he's a mind flayer. I think that would be the best.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Okay. All right.
It came about from the.
Where are you from? Texas? Yeah. Who knows? Who knows?
Nothing because I'll be offended.
How dare you?
And the main reason the changeling came up was I was Googling images and your YouTube thumbnail for the changeling video popped up. I was like, I really like that changeling.
That's good. I'm glad somebody liked
changeling.
it. I struggled with that one a lot.
I remember. Like,
oh, that was not. Wow. Thumbs down this song.
what song is it? Because I did video muted.
Yeah, no, that's fine. They just did a drop from and panned the music from right to left, but like because it was chiptunes, it was just like and I thought I went deaf for a second. That was not.
Jeez.
That was not pleasant at all. Oof. Hard pass.
A hard no.
Hard pass. I think they have hair. I can't remember.
Yeah, they can
I
have
think they
that.
have black hair. And because he's a Twilight cleric, we're gonna give him some robes. Something like this. The hair's kind of pulled back. It's a little tighter.
It sounds like YouTube does not have that functionality.
Oh, YouTube doesn't have what? Sorry. Jams. What's the name of your last song? I can go back and check it if you want. I think. I cannot. You'd have to. You can, however, scroll back and see what was happening on YouTube, and then because I think you can actively not be live during a live stream. It should be down at the bottom left. I hope it's down at the bottom left.
It is.
Okay.
It's just a bit small.
Is it too small? You know, that's what we gotta learn, right? Like, just gotta.
At least for me, it's really fuzzy to see.
Are you on your phone?
No, I'm on a laptop. But I am on apparently 480p. Let me go higher. Okay, yeah, I can see it better. Apparently it's Tixel that is drawing with you.
What's that?
Apparently it's Tixel that is drawing with you.
Ah, well, welcome, Tixel. Everyone is welcome to join. There is a link in the Discord if you'd like to draw with us for the next little bit. I gave him a coat, and I don't want to give him a coat. I wanted to give him a... basically like a... I don't know what you'd call that. Like a habit?
Call what?
Basically robes, but... effectively like a large collared monk robe. So I guess it would just be a monk's habit.
Yeah. Some variety of it, yeah.
Yeah. I have it is correct, I think. Okay, cool. Ew, I like that. I like that. Let's do that. Let's give it another layer of faffery. I think is the right term. Just.
I've never heard that word before.
You never heard the term faffery?
No.
Maybe someone should look that. Well, maybe I should look that up.
I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad word. It's just
I hope it's not a bad word. But
Well, maybe I should have said weird word. Just have never heard.
I think faffery is just frills and unnecessary additions to something.
Makes sense. Frivolity.
Yeah.
Constantly play video games.
I'm gonna look it up. I know I'm running on weird time. It's UK slang for faffing about, unproductive wasting of time.
Sounds like a camp term. Camp meaning not like where you go camping, but camp as gay man.
The English word faff.
Yeah. I think the term is Polarny, like it's a way of speaking people use to do to avoid being detected by the police officers.
Faff as a phrase is usually a confusion or frantic activity. A flap is a waste of time. Yep.
So like flapper dancers are just wasting their time?
Yeah, just frantically flapping.
The English language.
Oh, words.
Tigers learned that they can make a request, or if it's too late.
What do you think, Pixel? Yeah, what do you got? I got one. I still got 3 more to do. Dang it. We're gonna call that one there, though. What do you got? They might be quick. The stream is healthy. Great. I'm getting into a bad habit of not drawing arms.
You're not good how to draw them.
Yeah.
Hey, Luxodon Barbarian.
I rarely see Luxodons in art. I think I draw a Luxodon at least once or twice a month. For the just a viewer suggestion. But yeah, there's not a lot of Luxodon art. There's a handful in Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
But they're usually not actually Luxodons. Like, so there's tons of spells and stuff for white and I think white and blue. That doesn't sound right. It might be white and green. But yeah, like the Luxodon Warhammer is a really, really cool picture. It's one of my favorites. What is this? What is this music that? transpired.
In the recent Strixhaven Magic the Gathering set, there was like quite a few Luxodon characters that were like artificer-like characters.
Yeah.
Historians.
Yeah, the Luxodon are all crafters and artificers.
Just need a Rhino folk now.
A rhino folk.
You have a disadvantage on perception.
Actually, I think there
Checks.
might be. There might be a Magic the Gathering rhino race. This is the one from the wiki. That was really good.
At least based on the sight. Because Rhinos have very poor sight.
Did Bry come in and drop a donation and not give us a suggestion?
I believe so.
Dang it. I want to do more, man. I have all these really cool plans I want to do for YouTube, and, like, life just doesn't let me do them. So maybe I just need to, like, hunker down and actually do them. Because I'd like to do, like, basically this episode, the viewer suggestion, but for Patreons once a month. Maybe I just need to start actively doing that and just taking one of my days to do such. So I think that would be a lot of fun. What is this music? Get out of here. Get. Alright, I'm done with you. I'm done with you, chiptunes.
Be gone from me.
Be gone. There are no
randoms.
Should we listen to Christmas music? No, it's over. Christmas music is done. We're done with this.
No, not until January 6th.
January 6th is the cutoff?
Yeah, for officially, Christmas time doesn't end until January 6th, when Epiphany happens.
Oh, okay.
So, I didn't find that out until when I was working with enrichment. I was like, oh, so y'all don't like play Christmas carols until like actual Christmas time? And they're like, yeah. Boring.
What was this owl supposed to be? A rogue. Whoops.
Rogue.
I can make this work.
Just add the dagger.
Yep.
Daggers make everything more fun.
What was your... Oh, Luxodon, right? I didn't write it down. I'm gonna write it down right now.
Yeah, when
Sleep
you
time
do
for me.
get
No problem. Thanks for hanging out today.
requests for Luxodon, and also sometimes small Luxodons.
Yeah, I get a lot of requests for tiny Luxodons, which is not what I expected.
I mean, it's adorable.
Sure.
But unexpected.
What would make this more Mothman-y?
Just saw black eyes.
Just black eyes, so just do.
Which there's an owl that does just have solid black orbs. They're very creepy.
Have we talked about the, what is it, Kentucky Gray Men or whatever?
Yes, the goblins.
Kentucky Goblins, that's right.
They're aliens, but...
Well, yeah, but just
we
tiny
call them
little
goblins.
silver, black-eyed creatures.
Yep.
Creepy.
See, I went all my life without knowing them until I was watching this really cheesy, corny show called Monsters of America. And it was going over Monsters of Kentucky. And it's like... So, I was like, okay, we got a goat man. And Bigfoot. And little gray aliens. That a Pokemon is based off of.
I'm cheaping out. I know I said don't be lazy, but I got things to
Not
draw.
drawing hands.
I got things to draw.
You could have just done a bust.
I'm gonna give him big old owl wings down here. And just hide his body. And yes, I know it's strange that his wings are going through the... Actually, let's do that. So we're gonna give him a mantle, so that the mantle covers his shoulders, but it leaves a hole in the back for the cloak, so the wings can cut through it.
Nice.
Yeah, we're gonna make this actually look cool, even though I'm gonna not draw a lot of the body. that's the plan. Make it look cool, but do it fast. Arthur Mothman, at your service.
The tick.
Maybe we just do big feathers. Maybe he's just got a big... His arms are just out, or his wings are just out, floofing. They call me the floofy of Mothman. I'm a rogue. Did I spell that right?
Soft with downy feathers keep me from being noticed.
I'm so quiet. Why do you need Luxodon art? Just draw a big body and add an elephant features, i.e. stumpy hands and feet and elephant head. Our players had an Aarakocra rogue that said everything to do with sneak attack. He imagines his PC wrapping their wings around the target. Just, yeah, exactly. Just descending on them. I actually found, so we were playing Final Fantasy 14, and they added an elephant race, which I think already existed, but it doesn't matter. And I hate it. I hate it so much. I'm gonna do a
Can
quick.
you play as the elephant?
No, you can't play. It's just a race. So like normally you have like, hello, I'm person, my name is thing. And then when you do Luxodon, you do a normal-sized elephant head on a tiny person body. And I like that. I like the way that looks. It's like, hello, I'm an elephant. Great. These guys are like, what if we give them really, really big human bodies
And tiny heads.
and tiny elephant heads? It'll be great. And it's the weirdest thing, and I don't like it.
See, I think the reason why it works so well for like Luxodons is because we have real life references to humans with elephant heads. From
Sure.
Hinduism. So it's like we have plenty of art and references for it, so that makes sense. So having
Yeah.
kind of a relative human-sized body with an elephant head makes sense.
And with the way the Luxodon were designed, it very much feels like elephant proportions, but just in a humanoid form. So,
Yeah.
like, they have really thick arms and really thick legs. and everything feels like it's proportioned. But with this, they give them like the huge elephant body and then proportion the head to be human-sized. And it's just like, eh! It's just, I don't like it. I don't like it.
I think what you're describing is like the reason why I don't like those big giant people in Final Fantasy. I don't know what they're called.
The giant elf people?
I guess they're giant elf people. They're the big burly people because they're big.
No, those are the. I don't remember the names, but it's just the.
You go like sea wolves and lava guard people, whatever. Yeah. But like, they have relatively tiny heads compared to their bodies. I was like, wow.
Yep. I'm less upset about them for some reason, but maybe it's because I was used to Galkas before. Something about the elephant people just really made me like, I don't like it. There are a handful of... So Final Fantasy does something interesting, which a lot of video games do. Like Dark Souls does it too. And this, they overextend the neck. Because when you start adding the movement and the rotation and like the bulky armor, you need that space. Otherwise, things start clipping really bad. The problem is when they do that and then they put like an elven person in thin armor. Yeah, they're already really tall, and so they just have this like super long head and super long neck and tiny head on top of this like big burly body, and it's just like I don't understand what's happening right now.
Yeah.
And that's just like I think it's an artifact of having so much customization to a character.
Yeah.
The moth looks like he's about to crack open a can of whoopin'. See you saying that.
What are those moths? Like as like a character concept, like theme and stuff like that. Like a moth is a good aesthetic choice, in my opinion.
What is this fish supposed to be? A bard, okay.
Yeah, there was the Torco bard. Completely forgot about it.
That's why I write it down.
Another bard.
So play your favorite cover song, even if the notes are wrong. Just play your ukulele loud. Maybe that's not right. I think I forgot a verse.
Loud and proud.
Why wouldn't... I guess I don't think that's a crazy combo. They're very similar. And it makes even more sense if you look at the old undead rules, because undead were considered constructs. So you would actually... All necromancers are technically artificers. They just use people for components.
They are like bio artificers.
Yeah. Check out, look up the, there's the Bone Golem and the Necrocraft. Look up the Necrocraft. That will make your day. Also piss off a lot of DMs.
You included?
Oh no, I bought my friend Kevin the Necromancer, when he made his Necrocraft, I got him a giant bone golem figure. So, so he could use it. I hope somebody got my Amanda Palmer reference. Not for the Necrocraft, but for the ukulele.
Oh, I was like, what are you talking?
Ukulele anthem, yo. Give him some shell bling here. I don't know if people know this about anglerfish, but they tiny. The males are real tiny, and the females in comparison are much bigger, but still tiny. So it could be really interesting to have like a diminutive Kotoa fish. Like, hello!
Don't they also, like, the males fuse into the females?
Yeah.
I was like...
They bite the lady they like, and then they melt their own faces off so they become a floating testicle. It's very strange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Fish life is weird.
Fish definitely, life is weird.
That's life. So I found out one of my favorite anime is finally coming back after like a 3-year hiatus.
Wow.
Yeah. I thought I was like, oh no, they're gonna like do what they did with like Hunter x Hunter and just like not make anything for years.
I'm excited
But
for
it turns
Demon Soul or Demons?
Demon Slayer?
Demon Slayer, yeah, I'm excited for Demon Slayer to start back
Was
up.
it? Well, the new season has officially started, but there's only like 4 episodes of it so far.
Yeah, I'll wait. I waited and didn't see the movie, so I'll wait for the whole season to come out and I'll watch it all.
Yeah. Which you
Sai, welcome.
they did put on the movie. But they kind of broke it up into episodes. So
It is an Anglerfish
It's-
Bard, and I have not played Prey. I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it. Also, Corvus, you're putting the cart before the horse. What is the anime like just, that you're waiting for?
Oh, Black Clover.
Okay, I do not know what that is.
It's kind of your generic shonen
Gotcha.
anime, but I like it. But what I was gonna say was the reason why they did was the manga author wasn't finished with it, or artist, author, whatever. It wasn't fully finished, and so they wanted to take a break and let them kind of progress the story more and not do what they did with
Every
Full
other
Metal
thing ever,
Alchemist.
including Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just remember like Full Metal Alchemist was really guilty, where they just completely made up a different storyline.
Yeah. Well, they went back and redid it because of it. So
Yeah.
Brotherhood,
And
super
people were
good.
like upset about it, and it's like, it's not the real one. It's like, but it is.
Oh, I disagree. I think so many people were much happier with Brotherhood.
At least like with the people I knew, because they
Yeah.
grew up watching it so often. And then the new one, they're like, I don't like it because it's new.
Maybe, yeah. See, I had the opposite response. The few people that I knew that really loved Full Metal Alchemist when it was coming out, when they saw Brotherhood, they just like lost their minds and they were so excited and they loved it. But they also, read the comic and loved the comic alongside the show, and I kind of appreciate that. Like, I really liked the original Full Metal Alchemist, including like the movie. That was cool, and the fact that they did Brotherhood and it went a different direction, I think was also really cool.
Yeah.
There's a new Hunter season to the long generic fantasy anime. I haven't seen Brotherhood. I've tried to get into it. It's good. The weird side to Brotherhood is that it starts in the middle of the other anime, so like you kind of have to like reorientate yourself. Like, whoa, wait, what was going on right now?
Yeah.
But I really liked it. I really liked it.
Oh yeah, they're also bringing back Bleach.
That's interesting. I watched all of Bleach as it came out.
Yeah. So
I have seen every episode of Bleach up to the movies they started coming out with. So
yeah.
So that was a thing.
Yeah, they're finally making the final true arc and end of Bleach in the anime. So it's like, okay.
Yeah.
Aaron,
I would be.
probably just gonna die.
Yeah, I tried to rewatch it and like I can't do it anymore. There's just so much filler.
Like some of the filler isn't bad.
No, yeah. I think they remade some of the movies so you can just kind of buzz through stuff, and some of the filler is good. Like some of it is good, but I think the only reason I was able to get through it is because I was watching it as it was coming out or as it was getting translated. So it was like every week you got 20 minutes of something and half of it was the previous episode. And it's just like, I get it. Just tell me more story. So skip all the filler. Yeah. It gets confusing real quick. The last season of Attack on Titan, I only got into like 2 seasons into Attack on Titan and then I just stopped caring. I've been told that's a bad idea. Like I've been told it gets better and better, but like, I just don't care.
Yeah. I watched 1 episode and it didn't click for me. It's like, all right, sorry, people.
The animation looks great, but yeah, I could not care about the story. I couldn't get into it. I really tried, and I couldn't get into it. Would a dragon... Maybe his ears shouldn't be that pointy. I'm going to make his ears a little less pointy. I guess you said human, right? Is this a human?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like whenever someone becomes a dragon, they should have a little bit of pointy ears.
And scales.
Tried to give them little dragon pokey beards.
Speaking of Dragon Ball switches, I really like the design they did for the character that showed up in Critical World at one time. They were like a Dragon Ball.
They were a half dragon. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool. Like that weird half morphed black dragon face. Like that's an awesome design.
So that was I really liked that. The way a lot of people do half dragons or dragonborn and other things is that they are like having dragon lineage shows up differently, and it's kind of the same way with the Yanti purebloods. I hate that the Yanti purebloods are just like, I have all the snake powers, but no snake visuals. It's like, then you don't have any of the snake powers. Like, if you want dragon powers, have dragon stuff, like dragon claws or dragon wings or dragon eyes.
Yeah.
Like, that's awesome. That's how you do that. And so I think her looking at it as like, I'm cursed to be half dragon. It's like, that's great. That's a great character arc, because then you're gaining dragon abilities by becoming partly dragon, and people are scared of it. That's great. That's good character development, like learning how to deal with that kind of stuff. It doesn't have to be traumatic and horrible like hers was, but
calls out the Dragon Queen and everything.
Yeah. Like if your character is just, I was born with these weird eyes. It's like, that's crazy. They look awesome. People love them. Like, yeah, they give me true sight because I have fucking dragon eyes. Like, it's awesome. And then mechanically, you gain those abilities as you go, and I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Something else people I think don't quite realize you can do is like with Aarakocra and Kenku and half dragons, you can start with like the dragon claws and the wings, and you just aren't good at using them because you've never had time to like really experiment with them. So you start level 1, you have those things, you just don't have good flying abilities, you don't have a good attack with your claws, and I think that's okay. And you just slowly gain them over time based on your dragon lineage. Specifically with like Dragon Disciple or just having a Dragon Lineage Sorcerer. I think all that's great. It doesn't have to be something that just magically shows up at night. It's like, I've always had this. I've just never used it for combat until now.
Because, like, at least the way the Draconic Sorcerer works in 5th edition is, like, you progress.
Yeah.
Like, you start with, like, having scales. And so you get, like, +1 or 2 to your armor. I can't remember which one that is.
Yeah.
To your natural AC. And then you eventually can sprout wings.
The dragon has to be overwhelming if you got them all at once. Yeah, that would be... I can see everything! I want to play a snake person, not a human with snake eyes. And an emo outlook, right? Yeah, playing the monstrous... the monstrous... Monstrous? Yanti, I think is the best way to go.
Yeah, it's like... I mean, like...
The best part about that would be people being like, oh, hey, you're a lizard folk. No, I'm not. Like, but you look like a lizard folk. So, well, go fuck yourself.
It's racist, bro.
You're racist, bro.
But yeah, like, I mean, I understand, at least lore-wise, why they look like that. The Purebloods, like, they're meant to be infiltrators and spies, but it's like, come on. You should at least have them, like, give them scales and fork tongue and stuff.
Yeah, there's tons of stuff you can do with those.
Or like that one woman from that really bad Wolverine movie.
I don't remember that one.
It's like where he goes to Japan and like there's a woman, she looks normal but she has like a snake tongue and she can like shed her skin and everything, and it's very creepy. It's like, that would be cool.
This one here. I don't know where else to take it, and I haven't drawn arms again. Luxodon Barbarian. Flying is OP. Oh, flying isn't OP. Yeah, I think flying can be easily balanced.
Just give a bandit a bow.
Don't be racist. I'm a draconic, not a lizard man.
That's so draconian of you, Mr. Sai.
The draconians are cool. They blow up when they die. or turn to stone. Like, so if you like stab them and they turn stone, you can never get your weapon back.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. I was like, fudge. My really nice Vorpal sword is stuck in the statue.
Gotta get that sword in the stone.
Though, saying that out loud now probably is like, they were probably meant to deal with annoying people who had overpowered weapons. It's like, oh, sorry, it looks like you've lost your OP sword that you stole from a wizard. Sorry, it's stuck. You can't get it out now.
Yeah, I had a... I love just finding NPC characters in books, and then you look at him and it's like, this guy's got a ring of protection +3. I don't know if I want my party to have that, but I don't want to change his stats. How do I do this?
Well, it's like,
they steal your weapon.
I know people who did that in like
okay.
Dark Souls. Like, in the first game, there's that weird merchant. They'll just buy the key that they need and kill him because he has like a high-tiered katana on him. It's like, Lame.
Yeah. The other, the biggest thing to think about with flying that I think people kind of are like, oh, it's so OP. It's like, you just really gotta, Mr. Size, right? You just gotta look at, or I'm sorry, Tibber. Like, don't put your MacGuffins on the top of unprotected towers. Why would someone put something on the top of a tower in a world where, like, if Aarakocras exist in your universe, there's gonna be people ready to deal with Aarakocras. Like, oh yeah, all of those giant ballistas we have mounted on the top for that exact reason.
In a world where we have flying, fire-breathing lizards.
Yeah.
Pretty sure people prepared for aerial attacks.
Yep, and the same thing with like teleportation and stuff. It's like, unless that is a very rare ability, which that can be totally fine to be a rare thing in your universe. I assume like government buildings, mage towers are all going to have some like way of dealing with magical entry, right? Like, okay, I'm going to teleport inside the building. You teleport, roll me a reflex save as you slam into a magical barrier. It's like, oh crap. Seems like they have some kind of runes to deal with that.
Or even mundane. You're just peppered full of arrows as you teleport in.
Yeah, just arrows. I like that kind of stuff because then it can be something that they can learn about. Like, oh yeah, so they have a magical defense that doesn't allow people to teleport in unless you can find a way to disable those runes. Then it becomes like a puzzle to solve, and then if they teleport in, it's fine. Like, that's great. I love that. I love that kind of stuff. You just gotta find ways to.
Just be careful not to teleport yourself into a wall.
Yep. That's a thing that happens.
Worse.
I mean, there's I don't know if 5e has it, but with Pathfinder, when you teleport, depending on the distance, it gets more difficult to land where you want to land, and if you do it poorly, you can end up in the ground, and then you just take damage until you pop out of the ground, which I think is really funny.
I think there's something similar. I think it's based around if you've not been there, the difficulty of teleporting there goes up.
Yeah.
But I think this also may be someone's homebrew rules. I just have considered normal rules, and like if you have a piece of where it's from, it's a lot easier.
That might be what Critical Role did. I don't remember.
Maybe.
But yeah, I think that stuff's fine. I'm totally fine with, like, we teleport away. It's like, great. That guy's still pissed off and he's going to try to find you. He's coming for you. You've made an enemy this day.
You now have a nemesis.
Yep.
Nemesis.
It's just Nemesis.
Is it really?
Yeah. How many Nemesis do you have? A lot. A lot of Nemesis. Nemesis? Maybe it is Nemesis. I think it's now I don't know anymore.
Nemesis. It's definitely Nemesis.
I mean, because it sounds cool, or because you looked it up?
talking on my ass.
Yeah, I would look that up.
I think that depends on if it's Greek or Latin.
Two plural Nemesis.
So it is just Nemesis?
Nemesis, yeah.
Okay. I can accept that.
3 plural Nemesis. Oh wait, maybe not. They take the I out. Your Nemesis? Nemesis. The I becomes an E.
Oh. Nemesis.
The standard rules for plurals.
Does not exist.
No, the standardization of it, since it is a noun ending in IS, changes to ES. Thesis to theses. Thesis? Thesis? Very similar.
Huh.
What am I reading? Who are these people? So says the grammar monsters.
Oh. I was like, is this from Webster or?
Free grammar exercises. I don't know who wrote this. About Us. Let's click on the About Us page. This was written by Craig Shivers in 2001. So that's the UK rules, apparently.
Okay. I just this conversation
Nemesis.
is like so before Tolkien wrote his thing on like Middle Earth and everything, you always would be annoyed whenever he would see like dwarves written out instead of like with a VES, always just FS. It's like no. According to how grammar should be working, it should be like this, but everyone was so it was like it was his life's mission to make dwarves plural with a VES.
I learned yesterday that in the German translation of Lord of the Rings, elves was written Elb.
Elb?
Elb. Instead of elf. And
I thought elf was like a Germanic word.
Yeah, nobody knows why. It just was, and now a bunch of Germans thinks that Tolkien elves are elves, separated from other types of elves. So, who knows? Who knows? Super weird.
Oh my god, it's so weird.
So Tolkien elves are different.
From elves.
From elves, yep. In German.
Because I was like, pretty sure elf is a word in German or something incredibly similar. More you know.
Good. Bow. Build a counter to that person who was there. Eld is the eld, which means fire in Sweden. Weird. That's super far away from elves, too. They are the fire people who love forests and hate fire. What?
Is a B and F in German?
I don't think so. Anybody speak German? The Elbe. I think Elb's directly related to Tolkien on the translation.
Weird. Because I know, like, in Germanic folklore, there's, like, the Earl King, which just means, like, Elf King.
But the Earl King is also the king of goblins, which are the same as elves, so...
Yep. Maybe that's why they made a distinction.
Could be. Yeah, because goblins already were a thing in Tolkien. Yeah, I'd have to look it up again, but... Alrighty. I think this is probably a good place to call it for me. There's our barbarian Luxodon. He's got a big old axe. Should probably have a hammer. Let's make it a hammer. That's all it took to make it a hammer. We'll leave the beard. Give it some spikes. Maybe we'll give him a little head tooth.
I thought you said head tooth. I was like,
no.
What do you mean?
A little poof. I said tooth, but I was thinking like tuft and poof.
Tough. Yeah. Okay. I was like, forming an equation in my head. Like, what is he meaning? He already has tusks. Confused. It's like, is there a part of elephant anatomy that I've not noticed?
This is the elb portion of the Luxodon. Alright, I think that is probably a good place to call it. Thanks for hanging out today, everybody. Thanks for drawing with me today. Yeah, I don't think there will be a video out this weekend because, you know,
New Year's.
New Year's. Happy New Year's, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful end of the year. Hope you drive safe if you're driving anywhere. If you're going anywhere with the, I'll turn that off so you can save those and put those in the Discord and draw if you'd like. As well as if you want to add those to the art share for the rugby thing, we'll show that off. For those of you that didn't hear, we are doing a holiday rugby drawing contest, which I'll show those off next week sometime. If you want to put those in the art share, please do. And we'll go from there. So stay happy, stay healthy, keep your dice on the table, everybody. Have a wonderful, wonderful end of the year. And a happy new year. And we'll catch you next time. Bye, everyone.
I'll go watch Luxodon video.
Yeah, go watch the Luxodon video.